Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2024. Host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the worldwide fans. It's the World Masters, Bahrain versus Thailand. Let the game begin. It's the quarterfinals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF. What a shot that was. The IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the worldwide fans tuning in. It's the World Masters time and it's the quarterfinals. Have I got some breaking news for you? I got a very special guest. Tia, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here and to be watching such a fascinating match.
And do you know the players?
Habib Sabah from Bahrain and Issara Kachaiwong from Thailand.
Well done. And do you know them? Have you met them over the years you playing snooker? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a snooker player through and through, and I've started playing the IBSF events for the past 3 years, especially the under 21s. And I'm looking forward to having a career in the sport. And I recently won the World Under 21 Snooker Championships. So I'm excited to be here and excited to tune in.
Thank you. My name's Paul. I am a professional pool player and I've done commentary for, this will be the rank number 62 World Championships I've covered.
That's quite a bit, Paul.
In 13 years. I'm not that old. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, that's pool, hayball, snooker, billiards, team events, all world championships. So it's great to be doing the commentary. And I started off, Tia, as a volunteer when I was 13 years ago.
Wow.
So
that's an interesting trajectory.
So the idea is to keep in touch. When I lost in competitions was to keep in touch with the game, and the only way I could get in touch with the game is to feel the game. And I'm a very passionate commentator as well as a very passionate person in life, and the idea was to be involved in tournaments. And Qatar Billiard Federation, when my partner and we moved to Qatar, they call it Well, the terminology is a house husband. So my hobby was playing pool, and I asked if I could help and support them, and they've kept me for 13 years. So I'm very fortunate to be from a volunteer commentator to a professional commentator, billiard commentator.
I'm glad to be in the booth with you, Paul.
My knowledge in snooker is on a learning curve. The emotional side, we'll see that as we go along. But my favourite tournament for the World Masters is I'm very calm and collective, because each tournament is completely different. In the pool world, in the 9-ball world, we call it the roller coaster ride. Well, I call it the roller coaster ride of emotions. Hay ball is just crazy game to play for emotions, because all of a sudden you're winning and then you're losing and then you're running out of time, so it's a very emotional time on that one. And then when we come to snooker, being very complex game, it's the mind game, it's concentration for 4 hours, which you know, and you've been in that world. So the feeling side of it, I try to identify and bring the worldwide fans into the game. So it sounds different. It sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, but basically it's based on passion and feelings of the shots and what they do in the chair.
Which is very important, I think. It's what makes the sport what it is.
Now, you being a great snooker player and representing India, how do you deal? So, got a couple of questions for you. Not ambush questions. I don't do that. How do you find concentration spell for 3 or 4 hours in your match? How do you deal with that?
Honestly, it's a switch. You need to know when to turn on and when to, switch off your mind and try and not waste too much energy on unnecessary aspects of the game. And I think that's the only way you can sustain for 3-4 hours. Snooker is a long game. In the World Championships, it's best of 35, and that's a very long format for someone to hold their concentration for.
And what's your highest break in snooker?
Well, my highest break in a tournament is 111. Thank you very much. And I recently made a 139 in practice, so I'm very, very happy.
Very well done. I didn't expect that. We don't do dress rehearsal questions. We take it on face value as we watch you all in on the shot there. And
yes, we're very lucky to end up in a position here.
Wow. Do you have a stage name? We in the pool world we tend to have stage names. Have you got one?
Believe it or not, Tia might just be my stage name, because that's my real name is Natasha Chaitan.
Okay, I won't be trying to mention that.
That's not. But not yet. Hopefully soon. You develop a stage name, I think, by showing your skills and by proving yourself on the table.
Well said. Well, my stage name is Pepsi, and I won a pool competition called the Pepsi Challenge. And I've been Pepsi for many years.
Perfectly fitting.
Bubbly character. Now, I have commentated on these gentlemen, not only in this tournament, on many tournaments in the snooker world. And I'll just give you a summary how I do the commentary. Now, in the World Masters, I call this the passionate ride. These gentlemen have been there before. They've been on a long journey to get to this TV table. It's a long journey, many years. And they've seen it all, done it all, centuries, worked hard. So this is how I see the passionate ride. He's taken to black and he's starting to break build. And as you can see, something very interesting. 5 reds, 5 blacks. Tia, come on in. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I don't think we might be seeing a maximum today. He, I mean, I hope, but not in this frame. He took a few reds previously already, but I do believe that there's a big break in the making, and I think, if I say so, too early maybe, but I think the frame is sealed.
Well, he's sending a message. Now, I witnessed his opponent get 131 the other day, and the World Masters was 139 break.
Sorry.
He had a 139 break. Somebody did. I have to find that out for you. But that's the highest break in the World Masters, and this is a contender for a high break. And this is sending a message to his opponent.
The opening frame of the opening match. It's a very strong message to send.
So you can see already the frame is gone. The emotional side of this game. And this could be, we started around about 8 minutes ago. This could be the longest, the fastest frame.
Issara is striking very well. He has already understood what the table demands and how the table is moving. So I think he's got a very good understanding of it, which puts him at an advantage, which I think you desperately need this early in the game. So I'm looking forward to what he has to offer in the next couple of frames in opposition to Bahrain's tactical play.
Well, you can see. Now, how do you feel about sitting in the chair? You've just watched your opponent go in with a break there, 70 plus, possible century. How do you feel when that happens to you? You're sitting there and your opponent's just potting everything. How would you go into the phase of it's happened, move on, let's get on with the next game? Or do you go in and think, well, my opponent's playing so well here, I need to start thinking how to play? Do you have a game plan?
Well, I think something very important to remember when that happens is that you are just as capable, if you're at that level, just as capable to make those breaks. Issara missed the black, but he has sealed the frame, so I think he's not too unhappy with the outcome. But as I was saying, I think it's very important to remember that, at this level, everyone is capable of making those breaks. And to keep your temperament and your composure is the most important, because you've got to bounce back the next frame even stronger.
Now, do you have a coach?
Well, currently, I'm self-coached. I'm not training with anyone just now. And it's been a journey. I mean, there's a lot of right and wrong that I'm learning on my own.
Now, who's in the ladies' tournament? Have you got any news on the ladies' part?
I think we're going to have to get some feedback by the crew, but I can find that out for you. I think there has been Ploy Champu playing against a few very good, talented women. There's...
Oh, we can get the results for you. Could we have the results for the games around? I apologise for interrupting there. We're just going to get something up for you, for the viewers, if we can. We're trying to upload the system here, and there it is. So
brilliant. Starting off with Pankaj and Saurav. That was a brilliant match that they both played. They were playing extremely well, and Pankaj won 4-2, putting him in the finals around the 26th or the 27th time.
That's massive.
That's a big, big number.
He'll be playing England, Rob Hall, in the final. And that's a beautiful break shot. Would you be happy with that?
Damn right I would. That's a brilliant one.
So it's going to be a tough. It's not just hitting the ball. It's making sure his opponent can't see anything. The closest we've had in the World Championships on this TV table was 8 blacks and 8 reds. So
Let's aim for something bigger, boys.
So the tactic, is this the right way to go?
I think it is. I think he's got the right line. He just needs the pace. That's a very clever shot he's played there. Because I don't think he's left anything on.
That's awesome.
It's a brilliant safety.
But he has. There's a red in the middle.
Do you think that goes?
Does that go past the pink?
No, that's the question. Can we get an angle on there?
Let's have camera 4.
That.
Camera 4 is telling me it goes past. Just. But he has to aim correct. He's going for it.
No, that's a tight shot.
He's got
that's
it.
brilliant. That's an amazing shot.
That's unbelievable.
It's amazing.
What a shot that was. Now he's got the blue. And hold for the blue now. Come nicely down for the reds. Which red would you be going for? One by the black? Oh, he hasn't come. Oh, he's gone for the one in the pink.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get the pink spot vacant for it to come back in the spot.
Now, when I do play snooker, it's hard to believe. Believe me, it does happen. I forget the colours come back out.
No, that's a unique problem.
I was part of what? Why has he put the balls came back out? I forget about that. I got third in. There was a tournament, Qatar run. I got third, and I had a break. I lost in the early hours in the morning. I was all on the black, and to go through to the final. Do you like 6 reds?
I honestly quite do, because it's a quicker format. It's more interesting, and you're involved in the game far more. I think it just makes the game a little more interesting to watch.
Are you here tomorrow?
Yes, my flight leaves on the 9th at 10 p.m.
Can you come to the final with me?
Absolutely, I'd be honored. Thank you.
You're the only person left here. I got nobody else.
Well, you've got me to keep you company now.
Got me covered. Got me covered. I like it. Now, let's get back to the game. And what I go for, I never really talk about what players have achieved in the game, because I'm a great believer you can only be as good as what you are on the day, right now, in the presence. Therefore, this young man from Thailand has got a perfect opportunity to go 2-0 up. And best of 7, that's massive.
Now that lead, Paul, can put you on such a mental edge that just that fact alone might get him this win.
Do you believe one shot in snooker, this is, it doesn't happen in pool because we're all used to it. In snooker, one shot changes your frame of mind. You miss the easy one and then all of a sudden you can't pot because your self-confidence gone. And then in reverse, you pot the hardest ball on the table and you're unstoppable. Which do you prefer?
I think it's a mix of both, Paul. It helps when you're down especially, and if you pot a really good long pot or a very impressive shot, you gain that confidence. Oh, what has he done there? This is an interesting shot, Paul, for him to...
Please tell me. Come on in.
After this, because he's hampered to play the red, to go to the black. I think he's going to the blue or the block, maybe. This is a risky shot that he's played very well. That's a very, very good shot.
Reverse side on the cue board to hold it.
To hold it for the pink and plumb on the pink. That's an amazing shot.
All of a sudden, I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's the day where they've all been playing and they come straight off and they're all ready to go. They haven't missed a ball.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I don't know how you guys do it.
These are seasoned professionals. They have been playing for years, and I think they have enough knowledge to play this game to a level that is impressive, that we only can dream to.
Now you're from India.
Yes, that's right.
I was in. I'll tell you a quick story. I was in Sri Lanka for a holiday, and we were in this hotel, and they said we have a snooker table. No, we have a billiards table. Would you like a game of billiards? I said, okay. So they took me into this billiards table. They turned on the lights, and it was gas lights.
Yes, that is very common in India because we've got the old tables. I don't know if you know that billiards was invented in a small town called Ooty.
Wow.
Yes.
That's massive. I didn't even know where it came from.
Yes, now you do. But it started there. And, we're very proud of the sport. And we only hope to grow it. But gas lights are a very, very common thing that you find in a lot of pool parlors still. He didn't catch enough side on that. He needed far more side.
Wow.
He might now have to push off the pink just to get on a color. Let's see what he does here.
So when they brought the balls out, they were ivory. And it was like all the colours were faded.
Yes, they still are in a lot of places. That's a brilliant shot. He just played that. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
But has he got the angle to come into the reds?
That is the question.
Can he flick off here? Because this is massive. He's looking... What's he looking at? He's not looking at a plant, surely. Can he come off with safety? Yes, he's done it. Hasn't he played well?
He's playing this very well because I don't think his opponent has a chance to win unless he gets a snook.
So Thailand are going to go to 2-0 up.
That is what it looks like.
Well, that's a great
Can he
safety.
get? Can he? I think that's a brilliant shot.
Is it best to keep the cue ball away from all the reds up the top behind the bulk area?
Oh,
Because that's deadly.
that is an amazing shot. That was smooth as butter.
Well, we're melting in the commentary. Well, I tell you what, do they call that the shot to nothing?
Absolutely. You've got that bang on.
How did he put the prime?
He is on fire. I think he's gained confidence.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen a performance like it in the World Masters. No, I know. When you play, do your family watch you?
Sometimes, depending on what I'm in the mood for, because I'm a little superstitious. So, if I've been playing well in front of someone, they will be seated in the audience, and if I haven't, you won't catch them in a 50 feet radius.
Well, when I play on the TV table in the pool world, my wife doesn't watch me anymore because every time she's tuned in, I've lost. True story.
Oh.
Very true. As we watch now this frame slipping away. He's one frame away from the semi-finals. So, been a great... I tell you what, this is the fastest I've ever seen on the TV table. We started at 6 o'clock
sharp.
up, just after 6, got things running, say 5 past. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 20 plus minutes, it's all over. One frame needed for the semi-finals.
This is brilliant.
I cannot thank you enough to come in with your knowledge of the game.
I'm glad I can help you out, Pepsi.
Wow, what a shot that was. Now, I'm going to ask, this isn't an ambush question, this is a question. Why, with all the balls on the table, with the colours and everything, who invented the colours for the balls? Did the colours change over the time, scale of snooker? The pink, the black and everything. How did those colours get to those balls?
Now that's a question you might have to ask Wikipedia. Because
I thought you were a book of knowledge.
I can assist you with the tactical game and the physical aspect of play, but not so much with the history. I should brush up on mine myself. And now we've got a couple of scores of the other matches.
Wendy, she's just come back from Monaco. Was it Monaco? She's just been playing pool.
Was she? Okay.
And she lost in the final here in the Asian Open Championships of the ladies division, and she's doing really well. And let's have a look around. So Williams is on 1 against
Mohammad Asif from Pakistan, and
that's a great result.
That's an amazing one.
World champion.
Philip is playing really well, so and it's very heartwarming to see someone from the UK performing very well. And the women's matches are going on. The quarterfinals are on, and Ami and Ploy are at 1-1.
Ani, yeah.
Ani and Naruto. Hong Kong and Thailand 1-1. These are extremely skilled players playing against each other. Wendy has taken off 2-0, so I think there's a good chance of her getting into the semi-finals.
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
And where did you end up in the snooker competition?
Let's not talk about that.
I forgot I asked the question. Back to reality. Well, we're on frame number 3, so the break-off is very important. Do you like to put the cue ball up behind the colours, or have an attacking shot like this?
I quite like having the balls open, but the white dead on the cushion. That makes your
Absolutely.
better. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think he got very lucky there, not leaving the red to the centre on. Issara will have to pull out a very creative shot if he's going for this plan. But I think considering the confidence that he has gained in the past couple of frames, he might be going for this. And he did.
What a shot!
Unfortunately, didn't get on a colour, but that's a brilliant pot. And credible for him to take on the pot.
Well, he's got to get it safe here. He doesn't want to hit the green.
He played that very well.
But he hasn't missed one ball. He's gone for it.
That's right. He is in form, and we are waiting to see from Habib if he can pull out some magic.
Missed that, but where's it going to go?
He needs to get very lucky on this. Oh.
Has he got it? Has he got the red?
Oh.
Dear of him. This is the emotional side we're seeing now.
Correct. Being 2-0 down, you need a lot of grit and a lot of mental power to overcome that.
And the he's underhit that.
Just about. Oh, that's a brilliant shot because he's landed plumb on the black.
How did he get that in?
It's amazing. He's understood the table so well that I think he's in a flow state. He is completely unbothered by the outcome of the pot because he's so confident that it's going to sink in.
I thought he underhit it.
This is a difficult shot, yeah.
What's happened there? I've just checked. Look the other way.
He missed it. He hit it too hard. These pockets don't accept that power.
I'm watching the replay.
Incredible accuracy.
I'm going in for the replay on that shot. So he's used the rest. So he's queuing down. He's standing on one leg. He's gone in. Oh, that's what's happened. He's completely...
This long pot for him to gain his confidence.
So this is his opportunity now to take this green into the middle and come down for the reds. This is the opportunity he's been waiting for.
If Habib gets this, it sets him on a path for a good break.
Wow, that's gone nicely. Habib knows now.
Sankin.
This is his opportunity.
I think he will be dying to get the black back on the spot, because if that happens, he's on a very big break.
And he doesn't want to take the pink either, because will that go back on the spot?
Correct. And I'm glad you remembered that this time.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've been listening to my commentary. I like it. So, this black. Well, he's going for the pink. Why didn't he take the black on? Was it too difficult? But where's the pink?
I think he's okay.
Wow. Is that a slight well, he might be alright there. I was going to say, was it a mistake or an error there? But this pink is under pressure now. That was the problem.
That's
sensed.
That's a very bad miss.
I just sensed it. I do sense some shots when they're going to play them, if they're going to get them sometimes. I'm not always right, but the reason why I thought it was under pressure there, because he had to get it, and right now, the black, well, he's got the blue. Do you fancy taking the black on and getting it back on the spot, or the blue? Which would you do, Tia?
I think in the state that he's in, he definitely has to go for the black. He's striking extremely well, and I mean, amazing. That is a phenomenal positional shot, and under the pressure I'm sure he must be under. But right now Habib must be wilting in his seat. He's a very skilled player that unfortunately hasn't been able to showcase them right now for the past.
He's had one shot.
Exactly.
That's incredible standard. In the pool, I've played in many tournaments. Just give you an example, I've won 275 pool tournaments in the Middle East. Just an example. And what I'm explaining is, there's some tournaments I play in, we play winner breaks. And I'm in the final, I lost in the roll-up, I never had a shot. He won 7-0.
That is the sad fortune of pool ball. I mean, I think what I'm taking out of that is the fact that the Middle East hosts so very many tournaments, and that is heartwarming to see, because
that's in 13 years. That was.
That's still impressive. Because sometimes, I mean, a lot of.
I appreciate that.
Of course, but I think pool is gaining all the rage just now, and I think that's amazing for Q Sports. I think that's doing wonders for in terms of sponsors and in terms of the popularity of the sport. So hopefully we continue on this trajectory.
But the idea of snooker is so complex. You guys play with the concentration spell. I can't deal with the concentration spell of 4 hours non-stop. I don't know how you do it.
I think a lot of us are conditioned from the very beginning, because I mean the Chinese, for example, play for 8, 9, 10 hours a day continuously. It's like school for them. So they are machines. That is why there are so many Chinese professionals on tour today. They are incredibly skilled. They have great facilities. They have amazing coaches, and best of all, they have insane amount of determination and will to practice and to make a living and a career for themselves out of the sport. Issara is on a good break again, and I think it's safe to say that he might have. He is going to be 3-0 up.
This is the greatest snooker I've seen in the World Championship so far, and this young man from Thailand is absolutely amazing. What a performance! I was expecting 8 o'clock finish, and all of a sudden it's
We
all
might have
finished
an
in 40 minutes. Just 3 or 4 reds, it's all over.
One more frame and he's over the hill.
Unbelievable. Ah, you got that done. The hill. Now we use that terminology in pool because we call it the hill. In snooker, they call it one frame away. What do they call it? Is it one frame away?
Yeah.
Or one frame needed?
Yeah, that's English as well.
Do you play pool?
I do. I recently have, and I mean, safe to say, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. The wins and the losses, unfortunately, that they come with it.
And what's the score between you and me at the moment?
Unfortunately, Paul is at an advantage.
Come on!
1. Soon to be knocked off his pedestal, but
Yeah, I'm sure you'll do it one day. Not today. No, we were playing hayball, ladies and gentlemen. You're a good player, by the way.
thank
You're
you
a
very
good
much.
potter.
Likewise. I think you've got the strategy and amazing potting skills as well.
Wow, I didn't expect that. No, it's okay. Do you know what I love about this game? Look at it. It's finesse in this game. The way they're playing. It's so cool and calm. And the Masters is the best for me. I love the Masters. Hasn't he done well?
That's an incredible shot. I think he overran that, but Paul, he's at an 83 break.
That's massive.
That's a very, very good score for someone
Wow.
who's playing in the quarterfinals.
My highest break is 97.
Well, that is very impressive, I must say.
That's
For a
when I
pool
was-
player,
Yeah, but I used to play snooker many years ago. In my
Ah.
20s.
he refuses to acknowledge these facts before he tells us he's a pool player. For someone who allegedly forgets to put the colors back on their spot, a 97 break is mighty good.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's very good.
I had a 49 break in 6 reds with my pool cue. That was awesome. There was
That's-
no more, yeah,
Wow.
that was awesome. That's paper now. Lost in the semi-finals.
Which championship?
It was they have Qatar championships here. They have like tournaments. I lost
Wow.
in the semi-finals. I had a high break of 49, and I got third in the championships. Yeah, I did
Wow.
okay. I do okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so.
I'm happy.
We're getting an update on the scores, and I
Where
think
were we? Wendy is 2-0 up, 57, so she's there. Best of 5. I think it could be all over.
yeah, I think Ami and Ploy's on a break, and it's at 1-1. Ploy's from Thailand, and she was a previous under-21 world champion. Ami Kamani is India number 1, and both of them have a very interesting match to look forward to.
And the final is tomorrow. It's our last day tomorrow.
Yes, how do you feel about that, Paul? You're gonna miss this place.
Happy. Because the pool starts
Exactly.
in December. So we got the pool starting. No, I love the snooker. The longest tournament in history was 21 days of all the championships. So it was men, ladies, double, men's, team event, singles event. Oh, the Masters, billiards. So we had like loads of world championships in that 21 days, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm sure. I mean,
Averaging 10 to 14 hours a day.
of watching snooker, my god. Habib is going for some desperate shots. That long pot was unnecessary. And he's left an opening for Thailand.
What do you think of our studio?
I think it's a brilliant facility. And I'm glad that there's commentary and, I mean, top class videos that we can watch from wherever in the world. I'm glad that we have this option. And
It's all free.
it's
And my door is it's open now. Everybody, do you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's hard to believe, but it's true. We've had about 10 people walking by and popping in to just hear us and see us, because they can hear us, because They like to see who you are. I can't believe I got somebody actually
Fascinating.
in with me.
Finally convinced someone. I think that wasn't the
cue
best
ball?
safety,
Where's the white?
but I think he got lucky with it. He got extremely lucky with that safety. Habib must be extremely frustrated, and let's see if he can make something out of this red. Honestly, he might be going for this shot. He might just go for the pot. He has nothing to lose except the quarterfinals.
We call this in the pool world all in.
Exactly. We share a few similarities. I think he went for that pot, but again, I think the overwhelming feeling of this match slipping away is getting to him. Issara on his 4th break.
This game is so difficult. Do you have sponsors in the game?
Yes, I have been sponsored by Taum, the Finnish chalk company,
Oh,
and I'm immensely grateful to them. And I have a Q sponsor, Sabah. Have you heard of them?
no.
Well, I want to tell you a little story, Paul.
Go ahead.
I was coming back from a tournament, a WWS tournament in Australia, and I was coming back. I was on a flight back, and I checked my queue in, and I reach India, and I see that my queue is completely shattered. It has been broken, and I mean the queue case has been broken, the equipment, everything. There was no recovery from that. And I had an event. I had the World Championships to play in the following week. And I must tell you that this young man has stepped up, and he has shipped me his queue all the way from Italy in under a week. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am for that. Because, I mean, his cues are obviously extremely, I mean, they're exquisite. The craftsmanship and the quality and the time that he takes to make the cues are truly seen in them. And I mean, just the personal touch that he adds by taking care of every one of his customers. I mean, it's amazing. It's so nice for us as the people who use his cues to see that.
What a lovely story.
Massimiliano Sabetta.
I love stories like that. I love stories.
Issara is already 46 points up on the possible last frame of the session. A few more reds and colors for him to be in the semi-finals.
As you can see now, would he take this on? Is it risky to take on to the middle?
I think that he can see the top red, and he might just go for that.
I didn't see that one.
He needs to find a good color to position for. And it's a little tricky considering he's in the block area. He doesn't want to cannon much. Oh, that's a bad.
Where's the white?
Where's the cue ball going? He got lucky. I think.
I like your phrases. I wonder where you heard that one from.
Fascinating.
Our tally is beautiful. Okay, one of the tallies we were in a hotel, and the tally we had was so big. It was the size of a snooker table. It was gigantic.
Wow.
And I had colour blindness.
That's an incredible shot by Issara. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go on. Sorry.
We have sunglasses because of the screen sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes we turn the lights off as well.
Wow.
Because of the darkness, because of the lights and everything.
Now that's a TV.
Yeah. What do you think of the table?
Well, honestly, I think these tables are absolutely brilliant. I think all the sponsors have done a fabulous job I mean, we're playing on wrestling tables, and this is as good as conditions can get. The cloth is absolutely brilliant,
Yeah.
and it's moving very well. We've got billiards balls, we've got a wrestling table, and accompanying it, we've got two brilliant players.
And the game's all over.
Unfortunately, it is.
The match. It's hard to. This is the fastest I've ever seen in any World Championships. Best of 7. It's all over.
Well, we started at 6:05. It's 6:45. In 40 minutes, this man from Thailand has finished three frames and is on to win his 4th.
That's the greatest I've ever seen. Amazing. The self-belief in your way to play.
He certainly deserves a spot in the semi-finals.
But he's missed it.
He went for an aggressive shot.
But he can't see it. And he's apologised to you. Okay, in the pool world, do I apologise if I get luck or anything? No. Because that's the game.
Absolutely.
So in snooker, I do. I do. I put my hand up, say sorry.
I mean, me personally,
Wow, what a shot. Well done.
Can Habib Sabah come back into the game?
What a shot that was. That was unbelievable.
That's a shot that would have gotten him the confidence that he needs. Let's see if he can continue it. He's broken the bunch. He's on a good red.
He's got to clear the whole table.
That he does. I think players of this caliber are certainly capable of doing so. They just have to pull it out.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Do you find a troubled ball in the rack? I call it a key ball. Do you see a key ball anywhere there?
Yes, the red on the leftmost, next to the pink. Yeah, I want a red laser. But the red that's in line to the yellow, it might be a tricky one because he needs to get on a good color after that. But everything is out in the open, Paul. So I don't see a problem. He's gonna go for the center reds. He's gonna take one of them either to the center or to the corner.
This is massive, Tia. This is it. He's got to bounce. He hasn't gone into that angle where he wants it to go.
I don't think he's too bad on the shot, Paul. I think he just might be able to pot this.
This is missable.
It is, absolutely. Sabah has
The title is on this red.
He's got it in. That's a brilliant shot.
Right. The pink. Now where do you go for the red? Where's the red? Into the middle?
Possible. But I think he might just want to go for the red at the top of the table, near the block colors. But it depends on what position he gets out of this, and what he sees and what he's comfortable playing at this moment.
He's going for the middle. I've seen them missed time and time again.
These tables aren't as accepting as they might look with the great players that play on them.
What a shot. He's perfect because you have to have that alignment to get it in the heart of the pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, the title is on this red. If he misses it, it's gone for this year.
Hold your breath, Paul.
Hold tight. He's done it.
He sunk it in. That's the shot to win the frame.
But still a long way to go.
Issara must be regretting taking the frame for granted.
This could be the best comeback frame in the Masters Championship.
Absolutely.
He's got to clear the table. Now this red.
Thailand got a little complacent, and that is this is the consequence. It might cost him the match, considering Habib, I assume, must have a lot of confidence at this moment. And that truly is a large part of the game, don't you think, Paul?
It's hard to believe, but I wipe the score out. When I miss, I blank it out. I'm not afraid to miss, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes.
So the score is irrelevant, but if you're creeping back, I find it very difficult sometimes. But I still blank it out, and then all of a sudden you miss, and you're hill. And you're thinking, what happened?
Just
And
out
you
of the
put
blue.
doubt and it gone, game's gone. Thank you very much. But you, unbelievable!
Paul, I think they heard you at the table. I think you distracted him.
Oh my word!
Oh God.
It's all over. This yellow. Oh dear.
I think the reality finally got to him. No, Issara is putting phenomenally. I don't think he's going to let that mistake happen again.
That is horrendous, ladies and gentlemen. The bad news of missing that yellow. Surely the title. But wait a minute. He's going for the middle.
Yeah.
But he's missed
He
it.
might just... he is safe on that.
Right, let's have a look at the score. Help me out with the score. 67,
29
28,
29.
25 on the table.
Yeah. 29 difference, 25 on the table. He needs one snook.
One snooker.
To-
You call it
to-
snook.
A snook. A snooker, a snook. Yeah.
Snook.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're learning the abbreviations and
That's
the
what I need. I
terms
need
and
somebody with
everything.
me.
Yeah, this is me when it comes to pool.
Hook.
Yeah.
Hook.
A hook. Yeah. And the banks and everything.
Yeah.
I've been studying up.
I like it.
That's a brilliant shot.
Wow.
He might just snook himself on this.
How did he get that in?
That's incredible. He is sighting phenomenally, and this might just be the quickest a best of 7 has gotten over in the World Snooker Championships held in Qatar.
Well, first of all, I would like to say, in all the commentators I've ever had, you're my best one. You're the rank number 1.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Paul.
Do you know why?
Why?
You're my only one.
Let's not mention that, shall we?
I'm joking. I've had a few. But you're very kind.
Likewise. Thank you so much for
And
having me
they-
here, Paul.
And the door's off the hinges because we never shut it.
Absolutely not.
So when you're walking by, just come grab. If somebody wants to come by, we've got enough seats.
Yeah,
Grab
quite-
3 or 4 people here.
Quite a few, yeah.
So don't you worry about that.
I think Habib was trying to pull something. But
So what's happening here?
I think he's attempting to win at least one frame, which is very difficult. I think he needs about 3-4 snookers. And that's incredibly difficult, but I think he might have just gotten one. That's a brilliant shot. That's an absolutely amazing shot.
So 6 points coming very shortly if he doesn't hit it. This
Possibly.
is massive. He's got to hit it. Just
He needs to understand if the table is... the cushions are squaring up, or...
So what's happened there then? Is he thinking?
I think he might want to go 2 cushions. Off the bottom one.
1,
2.
2.
Take the side. Oh, he misses it.
Did you see the Ninja Warrior
Misses
move?
it.
Hey,
Yeah.
he jumped at it. So 6 points. That goes to 53. And 13 on the table. He's just checking it out. Just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. So that would bring 13, 66.
17 behind.
One more snook.
One more. Just one more.
One more snooker.
We're very bad at math, Paul. I think we miscalculated.
Who's
I'm
me?
glad Habib didn't. Unfortunately, I think he got himself... I mean, I think it is relatively safe because he's hampered.
It's only, is it one snooker?
One snooker, yeah.
One snooker?
One snooker.
It's only one snooker.
Yeah, but at this stage, I think the black is in a very good position for him to put him behind the black. But for him to get the cue ball to travel so far along the table might be the tricky part.
Well, there's only one player who can do it. This is the gentleman who can do it.
Habib has proven himself over and over,
Absolutely.
and it is quite the possibility. I think he finally woke up.
Where's the white? It's okay.
I think he's safe. Issara has to find a way to push the pink towards the pocket. I mean, as close as you can get.
And I'd like to say thank you very, very much. I know we're coming to the end now. It's going to be very difficult. So this is an opportunity. On behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation, we say thank you to you for coming to see me today.
Thank you so much for having me, Paul. And to Qatar Billiards and Snooker Federation.
I told them you're coming and they're all excited.
I'm glad. I mean, I'm very excited to be sitting in the booth to see the behind the scenes what's going on.
But has he got it?
Has he got it?
I doubt it.
Oh,
It's going to stop.
pace.
And stay tuned. I will have an interview with this gentleman from Thailand, so you can hear what he has to say, and I'm sure he'll be very
Habib has
excited.
an opportunity to put him behind the black now. He needs to get this absolutely perfectly.
Has he got the angle?
I think he does.
So he's going to go inside the jaw and come back around?
Not inside, I think he's going to go thin off the pink. 1, 2 cushions, 3 cushions behind the black. Left hand side. Yeah, he's gotten that.
Has he done it?
I think he needs a pace.
Has he done it?
I think he needs a
Has
pace.
he done it?
That's
Has
a
he done
brilliant
it?
shot.
Wow!
That's an
well
absolutely
done.
brilliant shot.
He's got to hit it to stay in the tournament. Well, he doesn't want to miss it. He's got it.
He's got it.
Wait a minute. It's all happening.
Oh, he might have left an easy snook for Habib to put him under.
Can he get the cue ball in behind the black?
Absolutely. Bottom left hand side. 1 cushion behind the black. Pink sticking to the top cushion.
That was the problem.
I think he played that very badly. That's a.
Yeah, that's what the way he was
That's
thinking.
he got very lucky though. I must say, he still snooked him, but I think it's a relatively easy snook to get out of.
So he's going up and down. Doesn't want to go through the gap. All on this pink. There it is. He's got it.
Oh,
He's missed it. He's missed it. Wow! Everybody's kicking that ball. Did you see? Habib, he did that kick. I saw the Ninja Warrior today. Everybody's kicking everything. So, he's won the game if he puts the pink and the black.
Yes, and that this frame will put him over the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold tight. This is the roller coaster of pink. Do you go all in? Would you go all in on the shot?
I would not.
I'm going all in.
I think he has to be very smart in how he wants to play this because he does not want to leave Issara with the pot.
But he's left the cup.
He might have just
no.
left. I think he's okay. Oh no, I think it's on. You're right.
This is massive. Ladies and gentlemen,
Issara has to
hold
sing this
tight.
in,
Does the pink go in?
but hopefully he doesn't get enough.
There it is. Goodbye, everybody. Stay for the interview.
Thank you so
much. Come back with me if you like. See what I do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation, Qatar, Doha, welcomes the world fans. Now it's the World Masters time. What an epic battle we saw there. Your player was amazing.
Me?
No,
No. yeah. Today he played very, very good. รู้สึกไงมั่งวันนี้เล่นเป็นไงมั่ง
รู้สึกว่าตัวเองออกคิวได้ไหลลื่นแล้วก็เหมือนพอได้เกมแรกเรารู้สึกมั่นใจ
Yeah.
ลูกเขา
He say if he have a first frame is very good as a perfect for a first frame and he have a big confident. Yeah.
and all his family were watching.
Yeah. ครอบครัวดูอยู่
ดู
Yeah.
ดูทั้ง
I
จัง
think
หวัด
it's
ดูทั้งบ้านดูทั้งบ้าน
family watching and I think as Thai people is watching him
He
today.
played the way I saw it. He played amazing. He had great confidence. It was incredible.
เขาบอกว่าอิดเล่นได้ดีมากมหัศจรรย์มาก
ก็บางทีก็มันเหมือนฟีลลิ่งเราได้ประมาณนี้แล้วก็บวกกับสภาพโต๊ะที่เรารู้สึกเราจับโต๊ะได้อะไรได้
Yeah, today he have a big confidence and about clause is very new. It's very fast. It's the first time. I mean, first round, second round is not is like not have a confidence. But today and this game for him, performance for him. Yeah, very good.
Is there anything he would like to say to his family and friends?
Okay, พูดถึงครอบครัวหรือเพื่อนหรืออะไรประเทศไทย
ก็มาแข่งที่นี่ก็คนติดตามเยอะไม่ว่าจะเป็นครอบครัวแล้วก็ยังเป็นลูกเล็กด้วยแล้วก็ฟีลลิ่งโอเคแล้วก็เพื่อนๆคนจันทร์กำลังดูอยู่ด้วย
ก็ขอบคุณเขา
ข
นะ
อบคุณครับขอบคุณพี่น้อง
ก็
จันทร์
happy to say thank you Thai people family friends and Chantaburi city Bangkok Thailand thank you
Okay, well, just say thank you very, very much. Well, we saw there an epic battle between incredible players. I would also like to say thank you very much for my co-star today, Tiana, who was amazing in the commentary booth. Until next time, I say thank you to you. Join us tomorrow for the semi-finals of the World Masters. Till next time, that's goodbye from us. Goodbye, everyone. Amazing. You're coming with me. Photo of all of us. Oh, sorry.